Hello, I am Harshvardhan representing Team Ananta, and I'll be guiding you through with a project idea for a problem statement from Architect the Missing Layer hackathon held by Zenith. We have worked effortlessly on finding the best and the most unique solution to the problem statement mobile app for mock interviews, an app that allows users to prepare for any level of interviews on the go using their phones. This creates a better and faster revision process for preparing for interviews. Along with multiple AI integrations, CrackEM stands out to be the perfect mobile app for mock interviews.
The problem with the current system is that uh, people often prepare for interview in short, stressful bursts, and because of high quality practice, it's expensive, hard to access, and poorly personalized. Mock interviews are typically scheduled one-off sessions with delayed feedback and generic questions that don't reflect on the candidate's real skills, projects, and target role. Some products like Final Round AI solves this problem, but their solution is largely web only. But in real life, candidates often want to practice while they are in metro, on the bus, waiting in the line, or just minutes before the real interview. And typically on these places, pulling out laptop for practice isn't even a reliable or a possible solution. So the mobile solution is highly encouraged at this. Also, interview is treated as the one-time event instead of the regular practice. And we found the area of improvement for the mobile app to practice the mock interview using AI. Our solution for this problem is CrackEM. CrackEM not only practices you to the mock interview, but also personalizes that interview for you. Like it adapts real time for as your tone, as your difficulty, and also along with that, it also analyzes your GitHub because the sometimes interviewer also personalizes question according to your GitHub projects, your past projects, and ask the specific questions uh, from that project, from a project that you have built in the past. CrackEM also contains several interview types like HR, technical, DSA, behavior, etc. that covers the complete set of interviews that you need to practice for a real job interview. Also, CrackEM includes the role-based simulations. Like if you're applying for the junior developer, the CrackEM prepares the special question sets as per the role, just for you. CrackEM also analyzes your video and voice for your posture, as for your tone, for your eye contact and confidence. And after all this, it gives you the readiness parameter, readiness scoring, that so that you knows how well you are prepared for that interview. CrackEM utilizes the final round AI interviewer to and it efficiently integrates with the final round AI's backend with offering the similar functionality but with extended scope. It also analyzes your behavior and tone to deliver the personalized feedback for you. We have also added the GitHub integration in the CrackEM. So you can just connect your GitHub, let AI analyze your profile, reports, tech stack, and contribution patterns, and let AI generate the interview questions for you. Then CrackEM AI can ask the interview questions as per your GitHub profile, like the specific project complexity, your GitHub profile, or the specific pattern or specific problem that you had tackled on your project. And if you have mentioned that on your resume, it can sync it with your resume and GitHub profile and deliver the question as per based on this pattern. You can also customize the type of interview like for a specific job role type or specific company style like startup, FANG, enterprises, etc. The pace if you want it slow, fast or medium, or you can select the strict or friendly mode to simulate the job environment, the interview environment in your mobile.
Okay, now that you know how the system works, let's quickly see how our intelligence of the system works. We use Llama 3.1 with 8 billion parameters via Olama running locally because it gives us the best balance between performance and cost. The AI uses full conversation memory, so every answer is generated using the entire interview context and everything is stored in MongoDB. The system is adaptive. If you are doing well, the difficulty increases. If you struggle, it gives you hint. If you are nervous, it slows down. Because it remembers everything, it can connect answers and find knowledge gaps. It also has dynamic follow-up generated, which generates project-based questions from GitHub and runs interview in multiple structured phases. Let's see the flow on the right side. The flow goes from warm up to technical, then to the problem solving, which has DSA, system design, and then finally goes to the behavior. After each phase, the AI evaluates and adapts. This is not a chatbot, this is a real AI interview that remembers, adapts, and thinks. Now, going on to the system architecture, this is our complete system divided into four layers: the front end, back end, AI, and data. On the front end, we use React with TypeScript and web speech API for voice inputs. Communication happens between REST for normal requests and WebSockets for real-time uh, audio streaming. The backend is built using Fast API, which handles authentication, API requests, and real-time WebSocket connections. All requests are routed to the AI agent controller, which decides whether the warm-up or the technical agent should handle the current interview stage, and both of them uses the Olama Lama 3.1 model to generate responses. Everything from conversation history, interview state, everything is stored in MongoDB, and we use GitHub API for project-based questions. The GitHub API would be fetching the projects of that particular candidate. So the whole flow is user speaks, system processes, AI responds in real time, and everything is stored. Now let's see the actual AI interview. The actual AI interview flow. The user starts the interview. Authentication would be done. If it is sign in, sign up, then the mid session would be created. Now here comes our first phase, the warm up phase. The AI would listen via speech API and would be processing the transcript. It will analyze the answer. If the answer needs clarity, it will ask for follow-up questions and send it to the user. And if it is good answer, then it would check first if the answers asked for that particular phase are completed or not. And if it is not completed, then it would again generate another question for that particular phase. And if the answers of that one particular phase is done, it would then go to the next phase, which is technical. And and at this technical phase, the AI would again listen to the user and check if the user is struggling or is giving answers which are perfect for the question. So if it is struggling, then it would be then the LLM, the system, would make the question easier and give hints. If the candidate is doing well, then it would ask harder questions to push the candidate beyond its limit. And after each phase has been completed, the AI would finally summarize the whole interview and generate feedback report. And with this, the interview would be completed.
We are building CrackEM with the industry standard practices and the technologies like the React Native for the front-end app, the Fast API for the backend, the WebSocket for the communication, the Expo UI and Reanimated for the UI and animations, and the Web Speech API and Olama for the voice support, and MongoDB for the database. The future scope for CrackEM is we can add enhanced personalization. In that, we can add the multi-format resume parsing, the skills gap, analyze skills gap. We can predict the trends. Also, we can make it social and collaborative with the peer practice mode, community question banks, the mentorship integration, and or we can sell it as enterprise and B2B for as a white label platform for companies for automated screening or the university placement integration practices. Then we can add innovation with the advanced AI with the multi-language support, industry-specific modules for the finance, healthcare, and gaming, and the customizable AI interview personalities. For the career ecosystem, we can add job board integrations, salary negotiation coach, or the post-interview reflection tools to get a complete idea. And thank you from Team Ananta for giving us a chance to present our idea in front of you. After me, Bhavesh is taking over to showcase our prototype that we have built so far today.
Now I will walk you through the prototype of a CrackEM and demonstrate how the user interact with it. Please note that this is an early stage prototype focused on UI screen and the full functionality is still under development. As you can see, this is our application UI. Once the user logs in, they are taken to the dashboard shown on the screen. At the top, application greets the user and display interview readiness score, which is calculated based on the previous mock interviews and overall performance of the user. Below the readiness score, we have quick action buttons for uploading a resume, starting an mock interview, or practicing a specific interview skill. This dashboard provides user with an instant overview of their current preparation status. When the user clicks on a mock interview button, they are navigated to the interview setup screen where CrackEM offer two interview modes, friendly mode or strict mode. Friendly mode is for hints and guidance during interview, or strict mode is for simulating a real interview environment. These allow user to practice according to their confidence level. Below the interview mode, user selects the type of interview they want to practice from available options. Each interview type is designed to evaluate a specific skill. After selecting an interview type, the user chooses their experience level, such as junior, mid-level, lead, or senior. After selecting an interview type, they also select the targeted company from available categories. The available options are FANG, startup, enterprise, organization. Based on these inputs, CrackEM dynamically adjusts the difficulty, depth, and focus of interview question. Then the user select the interview duration using a slider. Once all configurations are complete, the interview is started with a single tap. At this point, AI-driven interview of CrackEM begins conducting the mock interview using the selected configuration along with the user resume and GitHub projects. After completing the interview, the user navigated to the Analytics tab. This section displays the user's overall progress, recent interview sessions, and GitHub information. These insights help user track improvement over time and clearly identify areas that require further practice.